everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute since I've made a video. I know, because last time you guys saw me I was 15. Guess what? I'm not 15 anymore. And no, I don't have my permit. No, I don't have my license. No, I don't have a job anymore, which we'll get into that. So this is basically a little mini life update because just, you know, stuff happens. So I haven't posted in a really long time. So we had like a family emergency and everything, so I obviously wasn't really recording during that. So I wasn't even in town. I was out of the state for like a month or something. So I apologize about that. But anyways, look at how bad my hand is shaking. I'm eating mac and cheese with a spoon because I don't have anything in this house, okay? It looks like it's freaking black mold. It looks like it's moldy on the screen. Trust me, guys, this is actually really good mac and cheese. It has broccoli in it. And Dr. Thunder, because we went to Walmart, and because my parents are on a trip right now for the 20th anniversary, and they're in New York, and they're on a boat house thingy. Why am I serving right now? I'm literally using my phone as lighting because the lighting is so bad, and the camera quality, because I'm on my computer, is so atrocious. Look at this. No! Sorry, I just had to clean cheesy broccoli out of my keyboard. Okay. Opening my Dr. Thunder. Listen to that sizzle, babe. Also, new room POV. You guys have never seen this part of my room. This is where my dresser is, and I'm at my desk. Okay, first sip. Splendid. I do have to say, that is bloody nice. That's bloody lovely. I'm actually losing my mind, if you can't tell. So, what was I going to talk about? I forgot. I'm like that monkey. So, last time you guys saw me, I was unemployed. And this time you guys see me, I'm unemployed. Cue the cheering music and the laughter. Okay, so I used to have a job, right? I used to work. So I started working when I was 13. But they only let me work because I turned 14 the first week of, and I worked at a Christian summer camp, and that was actually really fun. I like kids, not like that. I like kids. I feel like I'm pretty good with kids. Everyone is always like, "Oh, Eve, you're so good with kids." It also helps that I have 14 other cousins, and they're all younger than me. Yes, I'm the oldest out of everybody on both sides, even my siblings. So I feel like I'm pretty good with kids, right? And then what was it? So it was the year after my first year of high school. That was the last year I worked there. The last summer I worked there. So the summer of 10th grade, I didn't have a job because both of my parents are full-time. So I wasn't able to get anywhere because I was only 15. So I wasn't, yeah. I was either, yeah, I was 15. So I wasn't able to get anywhere. And my one friend that worked with me, I didn't want to inconvenience him by having to have his mom pick me up and drive me. Even though we live super close, I don't know, I was just a little coward baby. It is so hot in here. Don't mind my, how greasy and sweaty I look. what was I talking about? My job. Okay. And so I didn't have a job that year. I just played Resident Evil 4 and 5 all day. And I would eat. So I would play Resident Evil 4, and when I would get mad, I'd go to my fridge and I'd eat 2 peaches, and then I'd go back to playing. It helped me. It helped calm me down, actually. Um. ASMR. Anywho, the place my mom had been working at, she worked at this really super, and I mean like very nice country club, and a lot of rich people go there. Obviously, a lot of rich white old people. I don't think I saw a single person of color while working there. Actually, there was a couple people that worked there that were, but there was like no customers. I don't know why. I don't know. But anyways, so basically, she was like, well, I was like, I need a job this year because I get really bad summer depression and I just bed rot, like it's really bad. And so I was like, I need a job this summer because one, I need to pay for my car that my uncle is selling me, and two, I'm not trying to. I don't want to be all in my bed all day, and yeah. So that's why I really wanted a job. Sorry for any of you people who are scared of that word, but I'm not. I have more money than you. Bangs really glued to my forehead. Um. So, I started working there at the country club, um, as a server assistant, which I was very rudely told by one of my friends that that was just a fancy way of saying busboy. If you see this, you know who you are. So basically what I did was so there was this thing called bread service where I would go and I would serve people bread, easy as that. And it's really not hard. You just go up, I'm like, let me put my server voice on. Wait, I have a bowl here. And you have like the tongs, and I'd be like, hi, so sorry to interrupt. Would anybody care for bread this evening? And then they would either be like, oh yes, and then I'd give it to them and be like, one or two. We have 2 types of bread tonight. We have the focaccia and just a normal roll. And I'd give it to them, and I'd also be holding the butter. And here's your butter. Pardon my reach. So that's what I did all day. A lot of it was just standing around. Oh my gosh, these people eat so slow. So there was a lot of that. And my feet hurt. The uniforms were whack. You have to wear a full long sleeve black shirt and pants, and it would get hot, okay? And I got yelled at for rolling my sleeves up. Which, I guess they wanted me to look professional. I'm not really mad about that. It would just get hot sometimes, but thank goodness I didn't have to work outside. I felt really bad for the people who did have to work outside on like the patio and stuff, because especially because it's during the summer, it gets hot. Hot with a WT, bro. Um, what else did I have to do? I would just go around. I would fill waters, um, clear plates, reset tables, all that stuff. It's really not a hard job. I would polish silverware and stuff. Although sometimes it did get a little boring and work was very tedious at points, it wasn't that bad. Why is my hand still? I'm not faking it, guys. Um, but yeah. And people didn't really talk to me. I don't know why. Because I do not have trouble making friends, like at all. Well, not really. Well, sometimes I'm a little bit awkward, but I feel like I'm a pretty outgoing person. I feel like I'm pretty sociable. I'm pretty friendly. How can you say that? Okay. Like I feel like I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of friends. I'm not trying to like brag or anything, but I feel like I don't know. So that was kind of disappointing, but there was this one girl, she was really really nice and she talked to me like she had a lot of the we were on the same shift and she talked to me and she was super tall. Um Abby, if you see this. But unfortunately, I didn't get to see her on my last day or well, I saw her, but I didn't know it was my last day, so I didn't get any of her socials or anything. So I'm kind of sad about that because she was super duper nice, and she was a lot older than me. Well, not like a lot, maybe I think she was in her early 20s, like 20, 21. But she was cool. Like we had a lot of similar common interests, you know, and oh my patch on my pants is coming off. Like she asked me, she was like, "What kind of music do you like?" And I was like, I like metal and Vocaloid and all." And I kept talking. She was like, "I can always tell when people have a similar music taste to me because she liked Miku. She liked like alternative stuff and everything. So that was pretty cool. Um, so I was really happy to meet her. And there were some other people that were nice to me, but like the one girl, she helped train me on some of my first days, and I only got to see her that day and then the next day, and I didn't see her anymore, and I was kind of bummed out about that, but she was super duper really nice, so I'm kind of sad I didn't get to say goodbye to them when I left. Um, so basically why I left was my mom had been working there for a really long time, but it was super duper far away from my house, like maybe an hour, half an hour, depending on traffic, because we had to go through our downtown, and traffic can get pretty bad, and also gas prices. So she quit, and so that means I don't have a way to get there. So I don't have a job anymore. And oh, would you look at that? There's cheese in my hair. So yeah, I don't really have a job anymore. What was I? Speaking of my hair, I don't. You can't tell on screen, but it is turning green. You want to know why? I'll tell you. I was at a pool party. Um, wait, I need a sip. Mm. I was at a friggin' pool party, yo. Like a class pool party with some kids from my class at my school. And I was having a jolly old time dilly-dallying in the pool. And when I get home, I looked down at my hair. Why did the chlorine turn it green? What could possibly what could possibly have been in that water to turn it green? When I said I missed having my bluish green hair, I did not mean I wanted it like this. I did not mean I wanted it disgusting sewage water plant doo-doo water green. Okay? Why? Why is it turning green? And you want to know what? Oh, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. It completely destroyed my hair. My hair was already had split ends. I was planning on trimming it soon. And the split ends are bad because I've been dyeing my hair since kindergarten. um, it like fried my hair. I got out of the shower the next day. The green didn't wash out, and I was brushing. I was feeling it. Why was it crunchy? Why was it crunchy? It was stiff. So I was pretty freaking pissed about that, cause my hair is super long. I take care of my hair, okay? I love my hair. That my hair is like everything to me. I brush it every day. I brush it before bed and when I wake up. Like, what? I put oil. I do conditioners. I wash it every other day. Like, anyways. So I was pretty mad about that. And so what I did, it's a little better now. It's still kind of stiff. You can't tell. Like, look, that is not the same color as this. You can tell it's darker, but it is definitely, there's a green sludge tint to it, and I hate it. Like, I literally cried on my way to church when I was brushing it. Because it was horrible. It was like knotted, and it was like, are you kidding me? So what I did, which helped a little bit, I just put a bunch of conditioner in it when I was washing my hair yesterday. And then after I got out of the shower, after I wrung it out, I got everything. I got the conditioner out, everything, the shampoo, whatever. I got all the water out. I waited for a little bit. It was getting like crunchy again, so I got the ends of my hair and I just put conditioner in it and I left it in. I didn't wash it out or anything, and that actually helped soften it again. So probably have to do that again. I might do that tonight. But anyways, I have something else I wanted to talk about. I gotta think. Stuff's so good, bro. So since I turned 16, I got the big bad clock app TikTok, and because I wasn't allowed to get it until then, so I have it, and I've honestly been a lot more active on TikTok. But the thing is, it's kind of hard to make videos on there sometimes, because I feel like my content on YouTube is very different. Um, like on YouTube, I just like to sit down and I just like to talk. I like having this conversation that we're having. It was your turn to speak. um, like I just like to talk on YouTube. I really like, you know, the whole early 2000s YouTube vibe. You know what I mean? Like I think it's more chill. I just like doing that. And although not many people watch my videos on YouTube or really on TikTok, I still appreciate everyone that does. You know, I don't get many comments, um, or likes or views or anything, but honestly, I feel like YouTube is also kind of a good way. It's kind of like a visual diary for me. It's also just a good way for me to get my um, emotions out because I have a lot. Um, Being sensitive kind of sucks sometimes. So I do have I just like to come here and talk, and sometimes post little like my goodbye 15 video. Like I'm planning on making more videos like that, like little art project things like that, because I have so many ideas in my head, but sometimes it's just hard for me to put them out. So I am trying. Uh, I'm just a little slow. But money spread, money spread, money spread. Wow, what was I doing? Okay, what was I saying? So my content on TikTok, I'm like actually just. I feel like on YouTube I'm more normal. On TikTok I kind of just I let my freak flag fly. Like you can tell a little bit on here on my YouTube that something's wrong with me, but on TikTok I really let it out. So yeah. Um my TikTok is in the buyer. put my TikTok in the bio. Oh, and also my Pinterest. But you guys already know my website isn't. My card is already on my YouTube homepage, so that's all on there. But anyways, I'm really. Wait, you guys want to see the nails I got for my school year? Are they really shutting down Claire's? That's where I get all my nails. I think I'm gonna start getting them from Etsy because I follow this one girl on TikTok, and she has I think to get your claws out. I think she has really cute like video game inspired nails, and I like video games. Oh, you can't even see Rebellion. I got Dante's sword for my birthday. These ones. Ooh, the lighting. They have little butterflies and there's some stars. And then these ones are spider web and spider themed to go because my piercing is a spider web. So I thought that was cute. And also they're the only ones. Yeah. And then I got these earrings. This was my main pair I was wearing. They just have little gems on them. The ones I'm wearing right now, they're like heart-shaped. It's kind of hard to tell on camera. But, because I had like lost like all of mine. So those are cute. I don't know if anyone even is gonna get this far into the video because it already says I'm at 21 minutes. I'm just a holy yapper. Sorry, I started thinking about something. It's yearning o'clock. Oh, about the TikTok thing, I feel like I've already seen everything. I'll go on TikTok and I'll be like, yep, I already seen that video. Like, I'm just on the internet so much, I already know everything, bro. And also, I don't know what to say anymore. Do I have anything else to talk about? You guys are probably like, no, end the video, please, I can't take it anymore. Yeah. So, thank you, everybody, for watching. Oh, I got a new phone. It's not very good. Well, it's not iPhone. I have Usagi stickers on the back. Ooh, nah, nah. Ooh, wah, ha. Yeah, so go follow me on my other socials. Thank you. I love you guys so much. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I need to think of an outro and intro. Guys, goodbye, my swaglings. No, that's the Corey Kenshin thing. I can't do that. I'm trying to think of something. Because I'm the mayor of Swag City. You guys live in Swag City. If you're subscribed to me, and you're my little swaglings. I can't think of an outro. Anyways, I keep getting off track. Oh my gosh, I'm actually like losing my mind. Thank you everybody for watching. Swagga Eve out. Oh,